What's going on, fellas? It's Friday, June 27th, 2014, meeting 84. Me, S, Ray, Will, Mick. Um, First and foremost, want to give credit where credit is due to the Most High for allowing us another opportunity in the month of June to come together at the end of the week. We weren't last week. We didn't have a meeting because we were prepping for the team reunion, and so we're back at it today. Real quick, let's go over Beth Kraus from Whole Foods Market. Beth emailed me and said, unfortunately, we weren't selected as a finalist for what I brought up weeks back about the possibility of us earning a percentage of the revenue generated from a full day from Whole Foods. She then said that if all goes according to plan, they will do it again next year. The winner won't be able to win 2 years in a row. So she encouraged us to apply for the second cycle of grants if it were to happen. She also encouraged us to submit our product for review to their buyers. The links were sent over, and she also stated we could request a meeting with a buyer in the products department at our local store, and also send a link for our product to be considered for region slash wide distribution. So I'll definitely look into that, and next time we're out in Monterey, try to set up a meeting with their buyer just to make a connection. And I mean, I'm not even sure how it worked. I thought it was I thought we were gonna go in the store for some reason and then sample off a product or something and have people vote there, but I think I didn't really understand how they did it because I didn't get no email or anything on who was voting. So that was kind of confusing to me when I got the email, but we got the links for connection, so we'll look into that. Business license renewal. So today I went and paid the fee to have our business license renewed for the 2014-2015 calendar year. Took care of that. We reached out again through Facebook from the Fatasi camp, and they wanted to know if we could come again this year. They've been asking. They emailed me a few times, and then it just kept on slipping my mind as far as meetings are concerned, and I just forgot to mention it. But their camp they end on July 18th, and they wanted to know if we could stop by, preferably a Wednesday before they end, and just come and do this, basically the same thing, talk to the kids, uh, and just keep them or update them on how well we've done or what we've been able to do this far. And so I'm gonna need you, S, and Mick to try and set up something before that date, which is in a few weeks. So Wednesday, when you guys have free time, let me know. I'll email them or send them a message through Facebook and set that all up. I don't know. I don't think Chrissy is with or doing it this year. I'm not sure, but yeah, just let me know when you guys could be able to do that.
All right, yeah. I think Chrissy's out for the. She's in Samoa, I think.
Mm, all
Uh,
right.
it's probably Big Papa Ray's mom or something.
Yeah, she was the one who keeps on hitting us up.
So what is the date? July what?
Well, they finish on July 18th.
Okay.
That's when it ends. So, and she said that their Wednesdays are pretty much the best days. So there's like one or two Wednesdays before that or something.
Sure, we probably could do this Wednesday. I just I just went and spoke to some kids for the I think it was the PIYA this morning, and they was hitting me up. They was like, "Man, thanks for coming out." They she was basically trying to, or they were passing my number around, talking about they wanted to get me to speak at other events. I was, I was just like, all right. But I took over some of those drawstring bags and a couple T-shirts uh, that we were able to give out to them.
Ooh, was there a lot of big people, or
Well, I took 2 3Xs and then a couple of larges.
just like
I was
throwing
like, here, this
shirts
is for
out?
staff because they was gonna be.
Just like, man, you throwing shirts out to the audience. You're like, man, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? I'm only small. Like,
I can relate.
I gotta make a little nightshirt out of this, right? All right, and then so that pretty much can actually go into marketing with that Tasi camp. And then someone had brought this to my attention. What they do this thing every year in Carmel. I'll show you right now. It's called Fiesta, right there. If you guys can see it, it's called the Fiesta, Carmel Valley's Kiwanis or whatever. Anyways, it's a full week. Always the first full weekend in August. But here was like the little schedule. It's supposedly a big event, and when I was looking at it, I said, "Oh man, I want to try and get in touch." Let me read over a little bit, but it says, well, here goes. It says the decision. I'll just start from there. The decision expanded into a weekend festival of a parade, 10K race, a street dance, music, food booths, arts and crafts, etc. The locals had such a great time that that talk began to perpetuate the event annually. But to hold it together required a sponsoring group. And obviously you guys can read for yourselves, but as you guys can see, Friday, Hoopla Barbecue, Carmel Valley Trail and Saddle Club, 6 to 10 p.m. There's a silent auction and entertainment. And then Saturday, Fiesta in the Park, 8 a.m. is the Pancake Breakfast, 9 a.m. Classic Car Show, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Park Activities, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Free Concerts. And then Sunday, as you guys can see, 8 a.m. start, Mountain Run, Garland Park, 8 a.m. Pancake Breakfast, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Park Activities, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Free Concerts, 12 noon Dog Show, 1 to 3 p.m. Wild Animal Show, and then 5 p.m. Ray Grand Prize. So let's look into this right here, see what the fees are as far as vendorship and booths. The link, yeah, once again, it's the Fiesta, Carmel Valley. So when you get a chance, Will, go ahead and check that out.
Yep.
And then we could just go into right now weekly updates and presentations. Let's go with marketing.
I'll go ahead and go first. A few events I researched this past week for possible selling. One was the Sand City West End celebration, and it's August 23rd to the 24th. Got a hold of the person of contact, which is Stephen Vagnini. And this event is held in Sand City, right here locally. The registration fee is $300, along with a $100 refundable cleaning deposit to the city. That's due no later than July 25th. The event starts August 23rd by 10 a.m. and on Sunday, August 24th by 11 a.m. The vendor has to operate from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. Both days. The vendor cleanup is you gotta clean up by 7 p.m. each day of the event. Every vendor shall obtain a business license from Sin City, which is $51, and a current health permit from a Monterey County vendor needs to be displayed both both during the event and insurance. And we need to provide a proof of liability insurance, which we know we have. And then all we got to do is sign the agreement for that. Just wanted to bring it to the table and see what everybody else thinks. I know me and Book talked about it this past week, but as far as anybody else, what do you guys think?
What kind of event is it?
It's just like it's kind of like a parade kind of. It's the Sin City West End celebration. It's where they just have a bunch of vendors in Sin City, and I know One Accord played there last year, so everybody just goes out there and just. I'm not exactly too sure. I know they have a lot of vendors. They have food and drinks. A lot of local businesses go out there and have their own booths out there and sell whatever they have for their stores or whatever, their businesses.
Yeah, I say do it. It's almost like having a sampling event, but not really being at one particular place, you know. And people from all over that area normally locally support stuff like that. So you be talking directly to, all the consumers in that area.
Doesn't cost nothing?
Yeah, its fee is $300 with a $100 refundable cleaning deposit.
Oh, okay.
So $200.
What is the foot traffic like?
It says it has a good amount of people over there. Let me quick. Yeah, so it says for the operational requirements, vendors must be prepared to meet the following requirements: food and food service for 1,500 to 5,000 people.
Oh, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said 5,000?
Yeah. 1,500 to 5,000. I've seen pictures from last year. And it's just kind of hard to. I don't know about 5,000, but it did look like it had a good amount of like people in the crowd and whatnot. Because Auntie Marlo's shop is right there in San City. And
Yeah.
then they had like that little circle or whatever, and that's where One Accord played their band and whatnot.
$200. I mean, we always talk about it. You know, there's still a whole lot of people in our backyard that don't know about Oos Juice. So I mean, I think it's a good, numbers wise, $200, 5,000 people. Hell yeah.
Okay. Next event I got up is the Marina Vibe Run, which is July 12th. What is that? 2 weeks. The location is the Color Vibe 5K run will be held at the Marina Sports Complex. It's 327 Rhindaller Avenue, right here in Marina. Person of contact is Kenzie Lawler, and he's of Color Vibe 5K. And the the vendor fee is $500 for both space 10 by 10 at the Color Vibe event. And that's plus one company branded vehicle for car sponsors. The first car fee is free. The purchase of vendor booth space. Each additional car is $500. And then and then the next was they had a $350 vendor booth space, 10 by 10 at the Color Vibe event. This is at a discounted rate for vendors who are willing to help us promote the Color Vibe via media, blogs, newsletters, and emails on a weekly basis. If you are willing to help promote our event and take advantage of the discounted rate, our marketing team will work closely with you once your application is received. And there's another option we can do, which is $150, and that is we're able to reach the runners before and after the race. Your logo will appear in their runner's guide, plus a coupon or deal that can be used. The coupon/deal must be provided by us. That's another option we can do, and another option we can go is which is $100 fee, and that's to have your logo appear in the runner's guide that is sent out to each paid participant a week before the race. And then all we gotta do is to become a vendor, simply fill out the application. I got the link to that, and the payment will be required with the application. So me and Book talked about this event as well. So what do you guys think about that one? That's July 12th, coming up in 2 weeks, Saturday.
I like the I like the idea of having our logo sent out to all the runners. Marina Vibe, I've heard of that.
It's kind of like that run or dive.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty much just like that, and then they have it all over the U.S. I guess.
yeah, yeah.
Go ahead and.
How long has it been around?
I think it's the first time in Marina.
Oh, it's the first one.
Yeah.
Do they have a estimate of how many people have already signed up?
Let me. I didn't find any estimate online as far as that. But hey, Bud, do you remember how many people do you know how many people they said was in that run or die? Wasn't a good amount of people over there?
Yeah, there are hell of people in that.
Because, yeah, I know this is like on a little bit lower scale, just because it wasn't that. Where was that other one at? That place called? Where was it held at?
What? The run and die?
Yeah.
That was in Salinas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are known though. So that's why I was just asking.
Let's see. Try to find something there.
What was the pricing again? $150 to put our logo on the.
So it was $100 to have our logo appear in their runner's guide that is sent out to each paid participant a week before the race. And then another option we can go is $150 to reach the runners before and after the race.
What if we wanted to give away free product?
What was that?
What if we wanted to give away free product?
I didn't really say anything about that.
Oh, you didn't call anybody or talk to nobody?
Nah, I just went on the website and found stuff online. I can give the guy a call because cause I emailed him and then he emailed me back. But I got his number. I can give him a call.
Yeah, you should see about it.
I mean, we could definitely get the 20% off too. I mean, it's easy to shout them out a few times on Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook.
Oh, you get 20% off right there?
Yeah. Ain't that what you said, Will?
I said it was well, cause you know like the fee is if you want to be a vendor, it's $500. But uh, like if we want to help them like promote the event, it's $150 off, so $350 to be a vendor. That's at a discounted rate, and all we gotta do is promote the event via media, blogs, newsletters, and emails on a weekly basis, and then pretty much their marketing team will work with us once our application is received.
We should find out what the expected turnout may be if we could donate free product. Yeah, that's pretty much. Because if I'm not too sure on how well vendors do as far as if people are going to sell at a relay or sell at a 5K. I'm not sure how that. I've never experienced it, but I wonder if it would even be if we were to do that. Will we even make our money back? $350. So that's kind of a tough one.
Especially with only a couple weeks away, and then
Yeah, 2
you
weeks.
know, it's that first one out here.
And then the next event I got was the SF Aloha Poly Festival, which is in San Francisco. It's held at the County Fair Building, aka the Hall of Flowers in Golden Gate Park, and it's from August 9th through the 10th, and it starts at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And so as of June 21st, there's only a handful of spaces that are still available. All vendors are welcome to participate in 1 or 2 days. It's up to us. They have a sponsor application. The sponsor application is if we want to just sponsor it, all we gotta do is print 100 souvenir T-shirts in exchange for free vendor space and recognition. Um, and then if we want to go that route, all we gotta do is just contact them, and then I got the information on that and fill out the application as well. Then another way we can go is advertising. And it says, do you have a brand, product, service, or announcement that you want to reach to a lot of people from all over the world for as little as $25? We'll publish your ad or business card on our website and a free souvenir program that will be handed out to the general public at the event. Yeah, there's just an application for that. There's a list of vendors from 2013, and there's only one that was a food vendor, which was the Island Style. And then there's a sponsors option we can do, which is free space and promotional advertising is available for a sponsor that prints 100 T-shirts, sizes small through 5X for volunteers, guests, and fundraising. The sponsor that prints 100 tote bags for volunteers, guests, and fundraising. Or we can sponsor, or it could be a sponsor that prints 500 program for the general public, which I'm pretty sure is going to be handed out during the event. And then the 2014 sponsors that are already on there right now is the Polynesian Gift Hut, the U.S. Fiji Times, 2000, and then the 2013 sponsors was just the Polynesian Gift Hut, and then, or we can just be a donor. Donations are not used for the event, are used in gift baskets for special guests, entertainers, and volunteers, and also given or raffled away to the public during the event. Yeah, so that's that option we can do for that. So there's different options we can do as far as this event. There's a sponsor, the advertising, and or we could just become a, yeah, and then just be a vendor at the event.
How many years have they been doing this? Is this the same one that they used to do in over what was that place at?
Remember, we were supposed to do it last year in the Candlestick Park parking lot, but then they got canceled.
Oh, that's that same one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can go ahead and
Hold off on that one.
hold off on that one.
I'm just saying because remember we planned for it,
Yeah.
and then we didn't really hear anything, and then they canceled it. I think that week of, and they tried to reschedule it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is them?
Yeah, remember that? That's what
Yeah.
that's what I just asked him. He said, "Remember they tried to throw it at the Candlestick parking lot?
Oh, damn! I thought it was a totally different group.
Remember that?"
Yeah.
And I was like, we were so ready for that to go to it, and then they called us that week or something and canceled it, and they moved it. They tried to move it to a couple weeks later.
Yeah, like to a smaller venue.
Yeah, and then they all together, I think they didn't do it. That's crazy.
This is what the flyer looks like.
Who's putting it on? Do you know?
It's that dude. His name, they call him Uncle Charlie. I met him at the Laughing Samoans event that we went to last year. He had a booth over there. And he said he had a list of events in this upcoming year. I responded back to him and just told him I was going to take it back to all you guys, and I'll let them know what we think. And then I just told him to keep in mind and all these other events, and just let us know, keep us in contact, and see what else he got going on this year.
I think this was too like something like there was a couple events going on, and we chose that one. And it fell through. Yeah, I said we probably wait on this one.
All right.
What date is that though?
It is
9th and 10th?
Yeah. They didn't have too many vendors on the list. They had mostly like dance groups, singers, musicians. But they didn't have like an estimated number of how many people they were expecting. Okay, so there's that for that one, and then there's one more event that I was still looking into, which was the sprint regattas, the canoe racers, and still waiting back on trying to get a hold of somebody for this regatta. They have a championship regatta July 26th, and it's in Pleasanton, California, at the Shadow Cliffs Regional recreational area. Still waiting on information on that one. I'll bring it to you guys once I get that. That's all I had for the events that I was looking into this past week.
I got one more. It was the PIFA 2014, and it's the application is due by the 30th, which is Monday or something, or Tuesday. But the pricing was like $1,300 for a booth, but it says no beverages can be sold. So I contacted the lady, and I'm just curious to see how we could possibly be a part of this year's PIFA in San Diego. I'm waiting on a response from her. Hopefully she gets back to me within, today or within before the deadline. But if we can do anything, be a part of it and do something similar to what we did right here on EIT, maybe not 50%, but maybe a portion, 20, even 30 maybe, then definitely want to try and explore that. I'll keep you guys posted. PIFA.
Yeah, last year they said it was packed.
Yeah, they got, I think it's like 25,000 people or something, to 30,000.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's hella people.
That event's hella big, like every year.
Every year, though.
Yeah.
Didn't Pizzo go down there last year with some product or something?
Yeah.
So we'll see. Then we had the event, the Luau event. Was it on the 13th, yes?
Yeah, July 13th. Yeah, I'll get you guys more information as it was in a couple weeks. But Anthony he plans everything out. I think they're looking for like a real luau team.
So what is how's this event supposed to, what is basically what is it going to be as far as the setup and whatnot?
Well,
is it really luau dancing and all that, or
they're trying to set up a little. They have these boxes, and they're just trying to get a couple of dancers to come out and dance. Probably do a couple of numbers. But obviously, it's just the theme, and that's kind of the draw. As far as us and the setup would be concerned, we would get a specific table, and I put the bamboo tables, which is pretty much where everybody's walking back and forth, and all we do is set up shop there, and we'll have some comp bottles, and we'll have people try it out. Try out the product. Give them a shot or whatever, or have them chase it. But really let them try the product out, and that's what we'll do. Sample it off.
So based on experience of the club atmosphere and seeing what we experienced at that one bar, do you feel that it would even be appropriate or worth our time to sample, or should we attack this from a different angle? Because I just really want to make sure that we're getting the best. It's beneficial for the product and us too, our time. Would sampling really be something that it would work in that setting?
I'd say, I mean, honestly, I don't know, just because we've never done this. I mean, we've done it at that place, and I just think that the whole atmosphere and setting wasn't right. In this setting, it's in the daytime.
What was that last part?
I said I just think like the last time we were in a setting, the setting was really dark. It was we were kind of disconnected from pretty much the people.
Uh-huh.
And in this setting, I mean, like I said, I don't know. I can't really. Yes, it has the element of, it's loud. There's a lot of things going on. There's music, but the good thing about it too is that it's crowded. There's people everywhere, and I mean, if we alone just standing there draws people attention to have them, talk to us about anything. I think set up in the right area, and not only that, having help from, the DJ, having help from bottle service girls, wearing our t-shirts and them sampling for us. I mean, there's different things that we can try out. Um, I don't know what you had in mind. I was just thinking of some way trying to get in, into people's ears. Uh, and not only that, that's a new market. A lot of those people are from the San Jose area. A lot of those people are from San Francisco, South City, some even all the way down to Monterey. And so, just every which way to.
Along the way up here. I want cookies. I want it. I want it.
There ain't no jam cookies in there.
What was your idea of it? What is the other way?
Well, once again, because it's always here goes my thing with even in it doesn't even have to be a club setting, but even on a retail location when there's just I'll throw this out there when we go to like hood spots and we're out there sampling, and then you got these guys out there, smokers, whoever, just bums, whatever, and you're trying to do your thing, and even with them trying to sell it for you or talk to people, it throws people off. And it's not so much this is what it is. It's just the extra that's going on. You're not as effective with the music blaring. You're not as effective if you got hella people talking around you and you got to talk over people. And that's what I've seen from experience. It makes our job a lot harder. So that's why I texted you earlier, and I thought of maybe we should try and go at this real deal with some kind of mixture, a mix of ooze juice and whatever that the bartenders have made up or what, and try and push it that way because it'll be a lot easier. Yeah, we can set up a little spot and do sampling and try it out because we've never done it in this type of setting. We've done it in the dark setting, but this type of setting, era. But to have something extra where people would say, "Oh man, let me go buy this," whatever the special, the DJs throwing it out there, the bottle girl, the bottle service, whoever, bartenders, oh, we got the ooze juice special. I mean, just adding that extra that's fitting to this, the event. Obviously, we know people are coming to drink, so if we have that extra, it'll work out a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that every weekend. I mean, but you're right, it lines up with the event and makes it a little easier for people to listen and try out the product. But yeah, I mean, it's whatever we wanted to do. A lot of these ideas were just thrown out because I'm looking at it as we have the opportunity to give things away for free. You know, what do people want? Alcohol. I mean, and that could be a catch to it too. Whereas we give out a shot and they chase it with ooze juice and they tell us what they think, you know, or we mix it in with their drink, whatever they have, and you know, they can definitely respond. But yeah, I mean, it's whatever we want to do. The platform is there.
Yeah, just by you bringing that up, I think all those methods, options could work in our favor. Having the shots there at the table with the drink. Hey, try this and chase it with this. Having this, whatever the bartenders have made up there as well. Uh, Mixing it, pouring something, whatever. All those things, we just need to explore it. I mean, for what it's worth, because we'll never know until we actually do it. I just feel that for us personally, it's kind of hard to run our game on people knowing that this is like the people aren't really trying to hear like that type of, maybe one or two people that's, oh man, respect the grind, but for the most part a lot of people are just coming in here and have a good time, and so I want to fall in line with that. Now if people really want to, obviously those who really want to understand and know about the product, they're going to approach you regardless, and they're going to seek you out and try to find out the information that they're looking for, and we can give that to them all day. That's easy. But to the majority, that's what we're looking to hit, and attack it in that manner, especially with this little luau event at the Sundays.
Yeah, I mean that's honestly what I was thinking more so, just the package of it all. You know, us being able to, give away free stuff, and really it's like we're not ramming anything down anyone's throats. We're just saying, hey, you want to try this out? Here you go, and letting them do the talking, letting them do the asking the questions, because it makes it easier for us. Oh, okay, you're not interested. You might just think it tastes good, but that's the thing is when you see it in the store, you're gonna be like, damn, I remember this dude gave it to me at the club. Oh man, it's here. Like the chances of possibilities of if they do see it, they remember us. That's more so my approach to it, because I totally understand and I agree with you. Like really, it's loud. There's a lot of commotion going on. People doing this, people doing that. But that's we package it all together. Like when we bring out bottles, like, oh man, say what's up to the Ooze Juice guys, and then next thing you know, they coming out poppers, boom, popping. We got Ooze Juice in Ciroc. We got Ooze Juice in this. Like check it out. And you see the girls walking around with the all the signs and shit, and they're coming through with the Ooze Juices up. Like that's what I was thinking of packaging stuff as. And all we do, we don't even have to serve it to them. We'll just have a couple girls there, and they do the pouring. And we sit back, and then people ask us, oh yeah, then I mean we can pour it ourselves. We can party with them in the sense of this is the grown up partying now. It's like, hey, we're at an event, but we understand why we're there, and we're there more so people can try our product. But you look like you're having fun. You look like you're partying. That's easy. You just sitting there vibing with the music. But I feel like, at the end of the day, we do have a lot of play because, and Mick can vouch for this. We're just standing there, and people will come up with a deep conversation and not even care what's going on. Like, yeah, they care what's going on, but they sitting there in a deep conversation with us. And a lot of times, what are we talking about? Ooze juice. So, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot that we have. It's a matter of the show. Just like, Anthony talks about his show and how he puts on Sundays and how he gets people to upsell and buy more bottles. It's all a show. Yeah, he participates in the show because he's the star, but he's trying to learn how to participate without overly doing it, like getting too drunk. Couple parties, the nigga fell asleep. Middle of the party. So, yeah, I think it's, again, we have a plan. We talk to all those involved, from bartenders to DJ to bottle service to the Anthony who's putting on the show, and we say, hey, this is what we want to do. When our bottles come out, then we need you to be, letting them, hey, Ooze Juice, another bottle, check them out, see what it is, whatever they're gonna say. But like, really throw those things out there.
Yeah, most definitely.
I think to me, that's the biggest difference from the last time, after the big body thing, when y'all went to the other bar, is that there is a plan, and, S took the time to do the footwork and getting everybody ready for it. I just think when we want to appeal to that crowd, that specific crowd, the club scene, we kind of have to show face and show people that, Ooze Juice is a good time drink. That's how we're going to appeal to them. What we're really trying to do is get them to, the next day go get a Ooze Juice, or the next weekend to continue on, being that repeat customer that. And then if we're there to show them, like, just put faces to it, and, they see us having fun, they see the rest of the club having fun with our drink, I just think it's a great marketing tool, when we're trying to appeal to that crowd. But it sounds, man, shit, I might want to come down for that. That sounds hella fun.
I think when you get to the opportunity to go back and meet with these guys, all the parties involved, I really want you to stress them coming up with something that's going to be a hitter as far as a drink, because everybody is familiar with the Red Bull and vodka. If they can create something that's just a smash hit, that's what we're going to be looking for as far as these people. If they really enjoy a drink and it's new and it's fresh and it's, oh shit, like they got to order this drink, or they're telling people, just like our product, man, you got to try this product, and everybody is spreading that word of mouth. That's kind of the feel or effect I want to have with whatever they come up with, where somebody is saying, damn, I want to go get another one, and you need to come with me and get some too, because this drink right here, this is it right here. That's why I said, man, we really need to find that concoction, because when you're able to do that, it's going to spread like wildfire, just like we've known, like with this right now, what we're doing in retail stores and what we're doing out here. And we're going on this health tip, and people they're buying into it. Now we get into that, and we say, oh damn, you tried this? What is that? That's going to even keep the fire burning and that buzz going, because now people are going to go into these stores and say, oh man, you need to mix this Ciroc and whatever, and Ooze Juice or whatever their drink of choice. So if we get that right there, we're able to really hit it on the head, and with this drink, oh man, I think we're gonna be moving work. We're gonna be really moving work as far as product from the end up.
See, and I think another thing too is, like, I look at the cost. Like, the only thing that we would be putting in is our time, really. All the Ooze Juice is gonna come from the venue. I mean, it's their event, like, hey, like I said, I'm trying to use leverage in every way too. You ain't got to come out of the pocket, but driving up here and using our time to talk about our product, which we already like to do. So it's just a matter of smiling and say, hey, try this out. You don't have to tell me about the product. Just ask me what it is, whatever it may be. But yeah, we'll get on that. I'll have Mick tonight while he's there, because normally it's kind of slow. I'll have him trying, having the bartenders make some different mixes and see what it tastes like. But you got that whole feel, right? Yeah, want to be a slam dunk, like, when they ask, they already know what it is. Let me get some vodka Red Bull, stuff like that. it's going to be Ciroc and ooze juice, or you know, Henny and ooze juice, whatever it may be. But we'll get on that tonight. I think we should be filling them up with more cases, just because they're out, or they should be very low.
Cool. Yeah, man. And I really I stress this too. Whoever thinks they're the best bartender, will put them to the test. Just like we learned with this you know, that show, what is that called? The little bar show with John, whatever his name is. I forget. Bar Rescue.
Bar Rescue.
Yeah. Like how that, like real deal. Put these guys. Oh, you think you're the best? What can you come up with? Because that right there, they're gonna feel challenged. They're gonna be like, nigga, I could come up with the best drink for ooze juice.
It's a pride thing after that.
Happens? Yeah, you come up with the fucking the best drink, where everybody's gonna be like, oh, you gotta try this. Whatever it takes, man, to come up with that signature drink with ooze juice. Yeah, we gotta exhaust it at every avenue.
Man, that shit sounds fun as shit.
All right, cool. So
I just thought of another idea.
What was it?
He's been selling bottles. He's been packaging them, and he's been calling them certain things. Like, damn, I forgot some of the names. It's something like forget about yesterday, or something, like, you know, he packages it as like work stuff.
Yeah.
Like, forget work, you know, party hard or something, and he packages it $1,000. Or no, this is what it's called. It's stuff like that. But the latest ones, he been saying the package is called the rent check or something like that. You know, like, damn, nigga, this costs as much as a rent check.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's how he been packaging it. Stuff like, oh shit, I spent too much package, you know, and it's like $2,000 package. You get 3 DOMs and this and that.
Damn.
So we can probably create, you know, a package for ooze juice too, and drop the bottle pricing, but just the only mixers are ooze juice, and they just try those flavors, you know, with ooze juice.
Hell yeah.
I just thought of that right now. I'll get on them to let them know. So really package it.
Pension plan. That's fucked up.
It's crazy because it's almost like a playground right now. You know, like you just picking whatever toys you want to play with. All right, let's do this. All right, let's do that.
All right, cool. Let's go to
Egg buys.
let's go to distribution.
Those little shells.
All right. All right, so real quick, a distribution update. 6/27/14. For the month of June, we have sold a total of 254 cases to retail accounts. Now I still got to update a few more after the meeting, but hey, that's so far that's 4 over our monthly goal. So we got a few days left of the month to keep adding to it. That's what's up. Samples, I'm at 31 units to date for the month. Pallets, so far it looks like we've picked up 1,321 cases for this run. We have 205 cases left at HA Riders. The bad news, direct-to-consumer sales, I'm at 14 units for the month, leaving us 23 cases and 10 units shy of our 25 case goal, monthly goal, which leads me into my research for the week was getting our online store up and running. For a good part of yesterday and today, I researched iPage and what they have to offer. iPage uses an e-commerce product for online store selling called Weebly. Weebly is a drag and drop builder used to create your online store. It is a template-based and easy builder. It is template based and an easy builder. Basically, we choose from a variety of different templates that meet our specific taste or functionality we want our consumers to see when they visit our store. The drag and drop builder is an easy way for us to pick and choose the functionality we want for our store, i.e. shopping cart, applications, images, payment options, shipping, etc. What's needed to start? We would need to purchase the Weebly e-commerce product. Once the site is published, our store will include a mini cart that customers will use to add their orders. Also, we can sign up for the merchant account. Once you sign up the merchant account, we can accept payment via PayPal. Shipping options to start out, me and Boog went over this, and we will handle all the shipping in-house in order to cut costs due to the weight of the product, as well as any storage fees we may incur with a fulfillment service. For now, this is the most feasible approach, especially with our UPS Ground Company discount. Another e-commerce company I've been looking at is Shopify. Shopify, it just seems really easy. It seems like they consolidate everything you need into, I believe the rates were, let's see.
There's no rates, huh? Alright, well, so he gets back on, might as well move to sales.
We don't have, we didn't do no new deliveries up here yet. Just got back here.
Yeah, my bad. I've been reading to myself for the past 2 minutes. Thanks a lot, Google Plus. Great thing.
Last thing we heard was rates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shopify has some rates.
Yeah, well, the rates that for Shopify, I was looking at, they have a good starter plan. It's at $14 a month, and what it is we have one product, right? We have one SKU, we have one product. So a lot of these rates they fluctuate because they give you different plans for the more product. A lot of these at-home stores, they sell wide variety of products, up to thousands of different products. We don't have that problem, so I mean it should be cool. My thing is I want to get started. I want to just jump into it. What I wanted to see was the biggest issue I think we're gonna have is shipping. But seeing as how we're gonna go ahead and take care of shipping ourselves, that pretty much cuts that, and because we already know the prices, and we're not gonna get a better deal doing it ourselves than what we have right now with the UPS ground rate. I mean, that 30% off is really saving us, especially when we start shipping domestically and stuff. So my thing is, I've been reading up on it, and one of the biggest things that you want to have to start out, or one of the biggest things you need, is a way for your customers to pay you. So, with Weebly and with Shopify, they give you your own cart. And it's easy to link our personal domain, Ushusela or Ushus.com, with either of these sites, and you know, we just go in there, we figure out the price we want. Obviously, we install that at $100, and that $100 that gives us a lot of room to operate and stuff. I just think that if we want to get it up before July 4th, it's possible. These, especially with Weebly and Shopify, they make it really easy for us. It's the easy drag and drop system where we go in there and we can just, you know, once we purchase the plan that we feel like is good for us, we go in there, we you know, a couple images, couple designs,
like Amazon or one of these people. I think
and stuff. But,
Shopify.
from what I'm seeing, it's gonna be pretty easy to get started. We just got to make a decision on what type of functionality we want our customers to see when they log in. And again, you know, I'll get deeper into it, but that's what I'm shooting for. At least by this week, this coming up week, to have it, you know, up and ready and for us to start.
Raw materials? Yeah.
Make a decision.
Lamar Quantities would be the same for that. And so we got to figure out what it is.
Also, I went ahead and did some research on shipping boxes, and I found that Uline offers the best rates for us as far as bulk boxes. You know, we're going to be doing our own shipping, so we're going to need to cut the costs on shipping boxes. I believe we're paying somewhere around $10 every time we ship something out, so we'll get that knocked out too.
All right, so how are we gonna do this? We gotta be able to start jumping into things a lot fast. I mean, because here's what we're looking at, right? We're trying to put things together, and we have to be prepared because once we gain an account with a distribution company, a wholesaler, where they're buying pallets, things are going to run a lot faster. Once we get it to the point where we're obtaining or borrowing from lenders, things have to move a lot faster. And the reason why I say that is because if you lend some money, you got a certain amount of time to pay these guys back. So what does that mean? That means you have to put you have to speed it up. Whatever moves you're trying to make, you have to make them a lot more quicker. And what we're doing right here is we have to just once again pull the trigger. Right now we have about 205 cases in the warehouse, H.A. Ryder and Sons. I took the remainder of, what was there, 38 cases in the garage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took those 38 and I delivered, let's see, 3 there. That's 30. I delivered 11, 3, and 2. Yeah, 11, 3, and 2 after I took that.
22 left.
Well, I had, let me do this real quick. Be quiet. I had 3 in the van.
Okay.
I had 3 in the van when I picked that up.
41, 16.
So we got like 25 in the van.
Yep.
I think like 25 in the van. 25 in the van. What you got up there, S?
I know what to do. Debbie, because Papa.
What y'all got up there, S?
I want bread, Daddy.
Wasted.
Bread.
Well, whatever S got up there.
We got 53. Huh? 53?
33?
53.
Oh, 53?
Yeah.
So we'll just say 43 because you got to drop 10 off either tonight or tomorrow. So
78.
43, 25, 25. So we're like at 273 as far as cases is concerned. If we wanted to open up this online, here goes the accounts that we're looking to service. Shell will probably do 50. I don't think he'll take 88. Just for the fact, I mean, it only took him 2 months about 2 months to get rid of them, but I think he'll just go back to probably even 50 or 60. That already cancels out the majority of that what we have. 66, at least it's like 207, 68 on 68, 711. They're going to take another 11. No, at least it's 196. We have some events coming up that we might participate and give away free product, whatnot. But now, I mean, with that being said, since we were trying to manufacture product around 200 to 300 cases, obviously this is a time where we got to start putting in the order for the next run, so that we have product on hand to be able to sustain or take those orders on for online purchases. And that's the tricky part, because when you start opening up these doors, you deplete a lot quicker, and that's something that we're gonna have to manage and be able to manage to make sure that our operations continue to run smoothly. So what does the consensus feel, knowing that it really literally takes us all the way to the end in order for us to order more product and start the cycle again, because we need all those cases sold? What do we think? What do we feel about opening this online store, a heavy promotion as far as social media blasts consistently about this online store? What does marketing feel about the $100 tab package used in a way as a type of crowdfunding feel, without having to enter into a crowdfunding site, but using that as a platform? The proud to pay statement, how Nipsey used that for his CD, we use it as well to get people, involved, are those who've been wanting the product. Hey man, let's make it let's make them feel good about their purchase. All these things combined, what do we feel about July 4th? Like really opening up that door, because a lot has to do with marketing. A lot has to do with distributions, and then obviously sales is the closer. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts, realistically too. I mean, because that's really what it's all about.
Bread.
You don't want what you want a
Bread.
piece. You want a piece? You better eat it all. Sure.
Like our $100 package, what is it going to be including besides the case? Case, T-shirt,
I was thinking a case, the T-shirt,
sticker.
a sticker, and one of those posters. Because here goes when I'm at first when we got the posters, it was cool. It was like, oh hell yeah. Then I started understanding that we have to be more straightforward as far as POS materials. Now on flyers, it's a lot different because the flyer it's a lot more smaller, and then it's for a different purpose. When you're giving it to because you're speaking to somebody and you're passing them a flyer. Now when you put a poster up on a store, it really doesn't say anything about the product. And that's what I've been learning when I've been, putting these things up at specific locations on us personally, just getting straight to the point on our next batch of posters, which is the cost, obviously, because the concept and what we're pushing, that's more of we have to explain that thoroughly. No one's going to get it off the bat if they see it for the first time and they're just walking in, dare to turn your dream into reality. Okay, but we have to be able to understand why. I mean, obviously we're trying to be different and whatnot, but there's sometimes it's simplicity. Simplicity is that's what we have to do. And so once again, we're just learning as we go along. But that right there, the posters that we have on hand, definitely wanted to include that in the package.
You talk about the poster that S made up there?
Yeah.
Was that it in there?
What was that?
That was it for the package?
Yeah, T-shirt, the poster, and a sticker. Because if you think about it, right, the T-shirt is like $25. The case is $60 alone. That's already $80 right there. Shipping is $20.
I was gonna say you didn't even shipping. Yeah.
So you're saying we're giving up a sticker that costs $2. We're giving up a poster that costs us. I'm not sure what it costs to create those posters, but we'll just say anywhere from $2 and above. So the value of it all is more than the $100.
25, 85.
Yeah, my only concern about opening up online store is management. Really, it's going to be tough. I mean, not saying that it can't be done, but now you throw all these other factors into play. Like, okay, how much do we have in the garage? Because we have obviously to take care of the accounts first, but also, be able to send out product. What if it blows up and people just order us out? How do we combat stuff like that? That's the only thing that I'm kind of worried about and want to be prepared for once we do open those doors. Because again, like you said, it could help us out a lot, but it also can hurt us if we're not ready for it.
For me, I kind of feel like how you feel, S, too. But then again, I just feel like we got to just jump off the cliff and see what's going to happen. We can't really wait on anything. We've been talking for a while now, and we've been telling a lot of people that we've been working on getting our online store, but doesn't mean that all the people said that they were going to order it online once we open it. Just because they said they were going to open it, they were going to support and buy once we get it out there. But just because I kind of feel like at first when people see, just when they see that $100, I don't think they're gonna. Some people are probably ain't gonna take it too well. 'Cause they probably won't look at the big picture as far as receiving a T-shirt, sticker, and a poster. But in the end, for like those people who really look at it and like been following us and know that this is like more than just a drink, it's a movement, and they really want to support it. I think them people are going to really show like how loyal and how much support they want to give us. But I just think we got to just jump off the cliff and see how it goes.
When it
Dang,
comes
both of you guys are
to
breaking up. Uh, 'cause I could barely hear anything you guys are saying, but uh, like the thing that I'm just really just thinking about is really not so much the overwhelming response, if that were to be the case, where people just, man, I want 5, 10, I want 10 cases, I want 20. Not so much that, um, but really just trying to really just understanding what has already happened before this. Like we've read stories where some of these people that open up their online stores and they didn't have enough product to meet demand, and it was just crazy, and they had to turn down product or turn down buyers. That right there is telling me that it's gonna happen. If we want it to happen, and I mean, it's still, once again, it's good for us because it's an experience that we get to learn from. Now, if it was if it happened the other way where nobody buys a case, then you're saying to yourself, "Oh man, how do we repackage this or make it an easier decision for people to purchase?" But there's so many different scenarios that you know that could play out, whatnot, and no matter what, I just feel that you'll never be 100% prepared for anything. Uh, Knowing that the reason why we keep data and keep track of accounts is because we want to see how quickly they're moving product. Now, if we know that, then we know, okay, these accounts, it takes a couple months. So we'll be good with those accounts. The smaller accounts, 1 or 2 cases here or there that rarely do, that take a month or two, we know what we're dealing with, and it gives us that right. The thing is, it gives us an understanding of how to be able to, you know, do things. But I mean, it really is just up in the air. I mean, I just want marketing in general to feel confident, distribution to feel confident, because when we do take that step, it's got to be all the way. You know, I don't want anybody to be second guessing. Oh, damn, did we do it too early? Or nah. Once you jump off, and you say, man, let's learn along the way, and we'll deal with the rest while we're learning, while we're going through the process. You know, it really just comes down how we package this thing. If we package it in a certain way, things are going to go well, because now you open up that door, and now marketing, they have to go into overdrive as far as what else do we do? Well, we got to build our awareness through our website. We got to get people. We got to drive traffic to our website. We got to get these ads going. We got to connect with different websites, and you know, do this whole networking thing. There's so many other things involved for us to be able to sell well, and go from there. I mean, it's just, once again, it's a whole nother experience that I'm anxious to see what is to come of it. But I really want us to really think it through, and if it's something that we say, hey, let's just do it, then we just do it. I mean, that's really it. And hey, if it's all a learning experience anyways, the faster we learn, the faster we get to where we're going. So we gotta get in it. That's just how I see it personally. I mean, I feel that regardless, we're gonna have to make moves anyways. Whenever it is, it just has to be made, but it's gonna happen. So
Yeah, sooner or later it's going to happen. So I guess, like you said, when we do come up to these big, decisions, I think that's basically what we go with. It's like, hey, it's going to happen sooner or later. Better that it happens sooner than later because we'll get there faster. Another thing too is that, I'm just thinking of, I want us to be prepared. Not that I don't believe that, we can go with it on the run. We've done everything else this way. Hey, made a decision and ran with it. And we picked up the pieces wherever, they were. But I think we also got to look at it, too, in the sense of these are all good problems to have. Before it's like, how are we going to do this? Do we have money for this? Like, that's a bad problem. Right now, we have good problems where it's, are we going to do this or not, and when? So, another thing, Ray, check out Shopify. And there's also packages for what they do. Google uses them. It was recommended to me from one of the guys, James, one of Kim's her old coworker's boyfriend. But he also made a good point too. Is that in the beginning it's going to be just like how we created the product. Everything costs more because we're not ordering on, a certain platform. We're ordering on such a smaller scale. And so even with us right now, I think the best thing is that we open up the door. Because right now, yeah, we can just honestly say we're not going to make as much as we could as if we were shipping, how do you say it, in bulk. Like if we're shipping out all the time, then of course we're going to make more money. But just to open the door and understand, like, hey, we have to do the same thing, and we have to think the same way we did but what we're doing, we're still doing with our product. Everything is a strategic move as far as, how much we purchase, and obviously we understand that the more we purchase, the less it'll be. Right. So we have to also look at, open up this online store in that same manner. Like, yeah, we're not going to hit a home run right away, but just to be able to say, again, we've been, like Will said, we've been telling everybody we're getting ready to open the online store, bear with us. Well, here it goes. I mean, just that alone helps us out. Just that alone, okay. The other things that we have to worry about and adjust is if the package isn't working, which honestly I think that's a lot. That's a lot of value for what we're given. I mean, a brand new product. People want it to. It's still a hot new product. People from across the way, different continents, they haven't tried it. They haven't, but they want to. So we also have to look at it like that. I mean, all the way around again, the faster we can learn. Yeah, I think just like everything else, man. It's trial and error. Let's do it.
Running gun.
So, like, just a quick question. Like, as far as like the people, I used to say somebody wanted to order from like New Zealand.
That's
would we be even making anything, or would?
Yeah, that's a whole different ball game. That's we'd be losing our asses. I'm sorry, baby. We'd be losing our butts, trying to ship that way. We'll have to look into another way. Trying to I have an idea about using the airlines, but there's so many different avenues you got to go through to go that route. But we'll figure that out. Right now, I'm just focused on domestic. But a good point because I really believe that a lot of our online orders are going to come from overseas.
Yeah.
You got to deal with different brokerages and all kinds of stuff.
Well, imports and shit.
Yeah. Luckily, that's what Lisa does for a living. So she works for a brokerage firm, and they deal with import domestic or import overseas all day. So I'll get a lot of information from her on the different steps we got to go through. But yeah, that's a whole new ball game.
Yeah, I don't know if it's my connection, but everyone is kind of in and out. But I'm here. I mean, I'm hearing the majority of what you guys are saying. Here's the thing. Like, this is how I want to get to. I want to get to a point. I know it probably won't happen straight out the gate, but I want to get to a point where you get the Amazon feel, where you're always upselling. Oh, you buy this, and you know most people bought this with this.
Yeah.
Because you always want to give them options, and I just really feel if we have that, like the case. Oh, case cost $60 plus shipping and handling, but if you buy the package $100, you get free shipping and handling plus a T-shirt plus a sticker plus a such whatever.
I think the same way. I think if we go ahead and like list out what they're getting, then it makes it a lot easier to sell. They're not just thinking, God damn, $100 for 12 bottles. No, but yeah, I totally feel where you're coming from.
Yeah, and then if they want like more than one T-shirt too.
Yeah, because
and then of course we're gonna get those guys who.
Right now.
Oh yeah, with the not only.
I'm looking at stuff right now.
Yeah.
All right, man. So let's do this. I mean, July 4th is gonna come up. Open up this door. That means that we gotta go in like real deal. We're gonna have to pull the reins back as far as me personally getting out there in the field and doing some samplings and checking up on some accounts. Pretty much, everyone's pretty much good. But for these upcoming days, like leading into it, we're gonna have to have hangouts with just setting this whole thing up. We're gonna have to go in and really put it together as much as we can. I mean, like I said, S already he already tried it, and someone bought from us, like we know, and then we just took it down. But this time it's gonna be, that was just a little practice test run. This time we really got to get into it, in the thick of it, and be prepared to sustain this, because this is just gonna be like the retailer accounts. When somebody wants an order, they're gonna come, and we got to be prepared as much as possible. So that's what we're gonna be working on like fully next week. We're gonna set some time apart in the days and go at it. Make sure we got everything and we're ready to go to war.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
All right. So what was it? Sales said they didn't have. You guys didn't make no deliveries or whatever today?
Yeah, we didn't make no deliveries today. Didn't get out.
One person from 10 to 6 p.m.
All right, so basically just an update. What we've been doing, pretty much, we've been in that $1,000 to $2,000 range for the past few weeks. The past couple of weeks, June 9th to the 15th, we pulled in $2,313.20, and then last week we did $1,160. And so this is why it's important that we have to have that extra stream of revenue. is because of this. I mean, $1,000 a week, it's cool. 2,000 is cool, but at the end of the month, we're only making 4 to 6 racks a month from retailers, and we know we could easily double, triple, quadruple that if we have direct-to-consumer sales.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what we want to do because, like I told you guys on Wednesday, I said the only way we're going to be able to really do some damage and get those sales numbers to double within year 2. 96 to, what is that? 96 to 96, 12, 192, 192,000 or something like that. In sales, if we're trying to double that or if we're trying to go to the extreme, we have to open up this door. And July 4th is what better day than that to just try to get it started. And let's see who's really out there. I really want to buy a product, at least domestically at first. But if we don't pull the trigger, we don't know. So we want to pull the trigger and we want to get on that because we're hurting. And we need to get these direct-to-consumer sales up. But other than that, that was the updates for account data by the numbers for the past couple weeks. And like Ray said earlier, we passed our mark. We want to continue that 250 a month in retailer sales. So we're past that with what we've done today, and we move forward. What we want to do is we want to get to start. We have to start ordering. You know, the ordering process so that we could possibly. It's going to be August will be our next run. Pretty much the beginning of August. So, we're going to have to get on that ASAP. And so April, May, June, July, December, January, February, March, April. So if we get rid of, we beat our record, we're going to possibly beat our record of 4 months, and we wanted to do it in less time as far as getting off product. It took us 4 months from December to April to do that. And then this previous run, April, it's only June. We only got less than 300 cases left, and so it's looking pretty good. But we definitely want to get those numbers up to where it's at least we're just moving so much work. That's the plan. Other than that, man, let's continue to take advantage of this summer. People are going out there, they're buying, and so by us showing face, the more face, the more we show face, the more people are just they start to notice us more because we become real in their eyes. I mean, I ran into so many people today. It's like, "Oosh, Juice!" Oh, hey, what's up? And then just telling me that spots they ran into, like, you work for them? But that's the beauty of us continuing to show face. That's why we want to be a part of whatever events that are happening in this area. We want to take advantage of them because by that, not only do we get to show face, but it's to amass a large amount of people from this area. And so, hey, whatever the expense is, if it's within reason, yeah, we're gonna take a stab at it because we need to continue to build our brand awareness and make sure that everybody, at least more people, continue to find out and know about what we got here. I mean, there's only 20-something thousand here in Marina. I just realized when I was in Prunell today, there's like 17,000 there, and we need to tap into that market. There's over 100,000 in Salinas. There's like 30-something thousand in Seaside. Whatever, and this is just like I said, this is only in this area. We're not even talking about Frisco. We're not even talking about San Jose, Santa Cruz, and whatnot. So if we continue to show face and be in the public's eye in our own area, trust and believe that it's gonna this right here is holding us down for the majority of what we're doing. The operations in our backyard is allowing us to do what we're doing, pay bills, grow and expand. It's because of this right here. So we got to continue to take care of this and be out there. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for your time. Another Friday in the books. If anybody has anything to say, feel free. Another thing that I want to throw out, we'll think about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
I had one more thing. Just wanted to screen share real quick. The wanted to show you guys the. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Relay for Life page, and I just wanted to show you guys the update as far as the event. As far as the whole total event right now, it's raised $14,065.46. That's 56% to the $25,000 goal that they set before it started. Right now, we are at $240 raised, and our goal that I set in the beginning was $1,000. I don't know, S, were you still planning on donating that, or?
Yeah, I'm collecting too from everybody up here.
Okay, because I seen a couple people. I seen Sean Paul said he was. I don't know if he said he was donating for his eye challenge. He threw it out there. I don't know if he.
I know Pop said he's gonna donate to the Relay for Life too.
Okay, yeah. So if you can, just because I know the next meeting is July 7th.
Yeah.
That's the next meeting, and that's like a big day where they collect all the donations and whatnot. So if you can get that.
Should I shoot it to who's used to count or what?
Yeah, you can just shoot it to Bug, and then I'll just get it from Bug.
All right.
And then I know Pi said he said he had like $60 or something in donation or something. Yeah, I'll get with him about that. And then I just had as far as the day of the event, July 26th, is everybody available besides Ray?
Yeah, I'm available.
You're available?
July 26th, right?
Okay. Like, do you work the next day or do you work at night, or are you gonna
I
be
work. Well, I would. Yeah, I work the next day for sure.
so
And,
you're gonna be out that night, or like, what are your plans? What are your plans as far as the event?
I'm gonna be out there for most of it. I would say a good portion, at least
Okay.
10 hours or so.
Yeah. Okay. And
So yeah, we definitely need to coordinate who's gonna be at what time, so that we make sure we have at least one team member there.
I think in the beginning, what we should do is at least I want to try to have as many people as possible, just when, because I think that's be like the time where a majority of the people are going to be there.
Yeah.
And then at night when they have that luminary ceremony at night, they have all the candles lit up around the track. I think that would be good too, but just whatever's fits in everybody's schedule. That's what that will do. But are you going to be there for a good portion too, or?
I need help, Daddy.
Hey, Bug, are you gonna be at the event for the majority of the time, or what are you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
July 26th. Yeah, just let me know when. I'll probably be there the majority of the day or whatever.
Yeah. All right. Yeah,
What about Pizzo? You know if Pizzo gonna be there?
I'm not sure. I haven't talked to him about what his schedule looks like. I'll get with him and see what his schedule looks like. All right. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to do the little ice thing because I really was just kind of like against it. I just more so rather just donate. So I don't know if you was gonna post something about it, but you could just post that we donated 700 for sure for every team member on my
All
behalf because I don't want to do the ice. I ain't trying to get wet.
Hey, thanks, Sus.
right. Yeah. It's like, damn, I should have said that before I put my 100 out there, bro. That's all good.
Cool. All right, y'all. Yeah, go ahead and end us out in prayer, Mick, and we get on our separate ways.
Yeah, Mick went to the
Oh,
bathroom.
good.
Pick it up.
I'll fill in for him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Father, Lord, I give you praise, glory, and honor because you're worthy. I thank you for constantly keeping this thing in front of us. Man, a lot of times we go through it just like life. We go through ups and downs, just like this journey in business. You know, there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. And Father, Lord, just continue to reassure us that because we know that, then we can plan for it and take less losses because of planning. I thank you for the plans that you set forward, and I ask that you continue to keep your presence and keep sending those people, Father Lord, that we need to connect with in order for us to make this thing become a reality, in order for us to make this thing become everything that you've put in front of us that it would be. Be with each and every one of us team members that couldn't make it tonight, and be with us that are here for the rest of the evening. Bless our families and our friends, and continue to help us all understand why we're really doing this thing, which is our family, our friends, the people that we've inspired. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
Yes.
All right, y'all.
All
Love
right,
y'all.
Yes,
Love
y'all
y'all,
put the account though.
What is that?
Love ya.
Is there a specific account that we could put that in, or just throw it into a regular account?
I'll email it to you. No, I'm fucking with you.
Oh, I get.
I'm saying for Will, is there another account that you've been doing it through, or?
Nah, well, if you go on the website, you could just, if you have like a card, you just type in your card and donate with your credit card or.
All right, yeah, I'll just do it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go to relayforlife.org and then make a donation.
Same way that we did when we signed up, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I was gonna say maybe if you could try to screenshot it or something, maybe we could like use it for the social media or something.
All right.
Yeah. Or I don't know if anything comes up where it's like you just donated $700 or something.
Yeah, I'll see what it does.
Yeah.
All right. All right, dude. Love y'all, man. Y'all have a good night.
All
Y'all
right.
too.
Y'all too.
Yeah.
Love y'all. Well,